Conditions partly cloudy, little breeze as Wayne Barnes gets ready to get us started here in the great state of Texas. Number 6 in the world against number 15, and we are ready. A titanic battle underway. The unbeaten side in 2018, the United States take first possession. Good catch there from John Quill.
Not now, 19, off your feet.
Scotland not being too adventurous with ball in hand. They know they turn around. Now Hastings, he's got space, he fires it over the top, in the corner. Scotland go, they're over, 35. Unbelievable scenes. He's got it in the corner. 82 minutes gone on the clock. Scotland on an error. Kinghorn chips this one towards the uprights. He's missed it. Kinghorn's kick goes to the side. The United States defeat Scotland 30-29.
We've got to be aggressive straight from the get-go. I think it's a really good test for us because they're going to be really patriotic. They're going to sing their national anthem in front of their people. Let's test that straight from the get-go.
I don't think we've talked about much redemption, to be honest. I know the coaching staff haven't mentioned that the last game at all.
So here we go from Audi Field, second test of the summer series. I don't believe anything Scotland says in terms of they don't remember, this doesn't matter. You know it matters.
Traveling to the USA is an experience unlike any other for international rugby teams. On tour with Scotland this year are 3 men who have all helped shape the team over the past 5 years. Jamie Ritchie, Adam Hastings, and Duhan van der Merwe. As these athletes strive for personal and team glory, their stories highlight the broader narrative of rugby's expanding footprint in the United States, capturing the spirit and growth of this sport in a nation traditionally dominated by other pastimes.
Yeah, careful, mate, in first. 3, 2, 1.
Stay low.
And 1 serious.
Stay
I love touring away with Scotland. You spend more time with your teammates, you get to see new cities. I mean, I've never been in America before and I absolutely love it.
It's been nice to see parts of the world that we've not seen before. Obviously we were up in Ottawa in Canada, and then obviously DC is a really famous city and loads of things to see around here, so the boys have been loving getting out on the e-scooters and seeing all the sights.
We went and seen the monuments quite a few times, and I think it's one of the coolest cities I've been to. I could definitely live here.
Yeah, look, touring is a special thing in our sport. It enables you to build closer bonds. We've loved working with new players that we're getting to know as people, but also working with them to improve their games. And it's been just great how close the group has grown together in this short time.
Jamie, the punter for the Giants, coming out today. How was that?
Yeah, that was super cool. I know some of the boys got to spend a little bit more time than others. I know the kickers were out, like Hasto and Ben Healy were out kicking with him a little bit.
You got laces out, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So I still laces out, and then I don't know what you boys do, but I aim the seam just right centre, depending on the wind.
Okay.
Because I draw it a tiny bit, and then my run-up's a bit longer than your boys, I'm sure. So I'm like 4.5, and then 4 this way, and then I'm one of them, and then I just strut into.
Yeah.
You fancy it?
All right, here we go.
Nice knowing you. Talk yourself into it.
Yeah, come on.
That's a ball. That's gone miles. Yeah, seeing him kick it was an experience. He absolutely leathers it, and yeah, just the sweetness of his strikes and how consistent he was as well was impressive.
You guys, I drop it with one hand. You try to get the ball to turn over like that. Okay.
I mean, obviously the ball's a bit smaller, but you know, I felt like the sweet spot was smaller as well, so it was difficult to kick. You know, a lot smaller than a rugby ball, but you know, he was giving me the insights on everything they do and the differences between the sports, and even just the professionalism of the NFL just sounded incredible. Also a bit scary actually. You know, if you put a foot out of line, you're pretty much gone, or a couple mistakes here or there. So it was really interesting chatting to him about how he kind of is mentally with all that.
Obviously, US is hosting the World Cup, so you know, going out there tomorrow for us is bringing rugby to America and inspiring the younger generation to, you know, start playing the game and enjoying it, and hopefully, you know, we can do that tomorrow night.
Scotland on top. Scotland is the best rugby team to ever touch this earth.
This is right up their alley, to be honest with you. A lot of these guys play football. Like, I think a lot of these guys would enjoy this game, but they don't get exposed to it until for most of our guys, they don't get exposed to it until high school.
Yeah.
And some of you guys have probably been playing since you were little, right?
Yeah, I've been playing since about 7. Yeah, so.
This is really cool. This is really cool. Thank you guys so much for coming. Definitely appreciate it.
No worries.
This is
Thanks
awesome. Yeah. And good luck to you guys on Friday. All right.
You know, it's another sport for them to play, and as a kid, obviously, you want to play as many sports as you can. I know I did, so I think if that avenue's there for them, it can only be a positive thing for this country.
Rugby on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You're outside for a little bit longer. So here we go from Audi Field, second test of the summer series.
We've had a lot of people on the streets asking us about the game and saying they're going to the game and stuff, and I heard some chat about the stadium almost being sold out, so that's obviously brilliant for rugby itself.
You know, I'm a big American sports fan, so it's actually nice to be over here and see everyone walking around, you know, with the team they support and everything. So no, I'm looking forward to experiencing it.
Welcome back into Audi Field. It is the Scottish team on the front foot, 14 points to 0 over the USA Eagles. And I wanted to touch on the captain for Scotland today. He led the team out by himself, 50 caps for Jamie. Gregor Townsend, the Scottish coach, spoke during the week about Jamie's resilience through a tough period over the past few years. He's had a number of injuries, and he's just consistently bounced back and put his body on the line for the Scotland team.
Jamie Ritchie, Scotland's former captain, first traveled to North America with the team in 2018, but watched from the sidelines as the Eagles claimed victory. Now, at 28 years old, he's on the verge of reaching a significant career milestone.
Yeah, there's not many players have won 50 caps for the country, and it's great to have this milestone on tour. That will really galvanise the group behind him. You get to run out on your 50th cap, so you'll be leading the team onto the field. He's been in great form. He's a player that's put his body on the line for the team over the years, and
he's an amazing player. He's pretty young, and you know, he's a very good leader.
He just strikes me as someone that's a lot more mature than his age, and he's sacrificed a lot, you know, his body, his obviously his time for Scottish rugby.
Personally, I'm really happy to be playing with him on his 50th for such a special game. I know he's sacrificed so much, and so has his family. You know, from a young age, he was sacrificing a lot to be where he is, as do we all. So yeah, to see Jay get to 50 and know how hard he's worked to get there is, yeah, it's amazing.
Nice, Jay. Lovely boy. Lovely.
Yeah, look, I'm super proud. As a kid, like, all I ever wanted to do was play rugby for Scotland, and to be able to have done that 49 times so far and 50 tomorrow night is really special. really proud really proud moment for my family. So yeah, no, buzzing. My first tour when I made my first cap was 6 years ago when we came to Canada, America and Argentina, and my first cap was against Canada. I didn't play in the America game, but obviously was there watching, and unfortunately they didn't go to plan, and so yeah, a couple of things to put right there. So yeah, really excited to get out there and hopefully do a good job tomorrow. We've spoken a lot this week about making sure we get our own stuff right. We don't know really what to expect from the US team. We've not seen an awful lot of them playing, but we know that they'll be super up for the game, knowing that it's on the home soil and obviously a super patriotic country. So look, we know that they're going to come out with loads of emotion. So we need to match that, and we need to impose our game on them. So that's going to be the plan tomorrow night.
Anytime we get a home game for our national team, it helps grow the sport. It gives us an opportunity to have an event, and Americans like sporting events, to come to.
It felt like there was a little bit more buzz around the stadium, which was great.
When the World Cup comes here, it'll draw a lot more attention as well. And yeah, I think if the US could get more people playing rugby, they'd be, one of the top teams. I mean, they love their sport over here, don't they? If you look at the athletes they've got as well, probably got some of the best athletes in the world, and a massive population to choose from as well. So I think if they could expand the rugby game, they'd be unbelievable. And
I've been in this sport in this country for more than 30 years now, and we've been growing this. Now is a point where it's been steady growth up until the last 6 years, and then it's just been huge growth in the last 6 years, and I expect the next 6 to 7 years to be the same.
Obviously with the World Cup coming here, I think that's massive. That'll draw a lot of spectators in, hopefully get a lot more kids playing in that youth programme going. So yeah, I think it'll be brilliant for them.
Playing games out here will certainly help generate interest, and we're massive lovers of our sport, so we think it's the best game in the world. So more and more supporters that didn't know the sport before come on board, and that's a good thing for the future.
You've got to adapt to what's in front of you, and you know that these Scotland halfbacks are very good at that aspect of the game.
There's a look at Hastings. The guys talked about him. He made his debut with Scotland back in that 2018 match. It's his first match for Scotland, test match since 2022. As he was out with an injury, hadn't played since they played Fiji.
Adam Hastings made his debut alongside Jamie Ritchie in 2018, delivering the final pass for Scotland's dramatic last gasp try against the Eagles. After struggling with injury in recent years, the 27-year-old is now set to make his first appearance for Scotland in nearly 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time actually. I didn't realise it was quite that long. It's not felt that long now I'm here, but yeah, it's been tough. I've had my fair share of injuries, probably had 4 players' careers worth of injuries in myself.
Well, Adam has been unlucky with injuries over the last 2 or 3 years. It's great to have him back and fit and ready to go.
No, I'm really pleased for Adam to get his opportunity again. He's also had a lot of, I suppose, more experienced players ahead of him in his position. So for him to get his opportunity now coming back from injury, I'm super pleased. He's awesome to have around the group.
We're likely to lose, but every time we go at them and hit short, they're popping out. Got me to get flat. I'll catch give like I'm on an attack, and you just throw it back to do it. You'll jam on me at the back, yeah?
He's an amazing player, in a way very laid back as well.
Yeah, it's been okay. I've managed to kind of grind it out and get back to some good form for Gloucester at the end of last season, and yeah, I wasn't really sure when my next game for Scotland would come, but yeah, so pleased that it's this weekend, and what a place to have it.
Great kick. Dialed in, my boy.
He is a fun, laid-back personality off the field, but on the field he's very competitive. He wants to win, and he's very intelligent around the game, and he's definitely one of our key attack leaders on this tour.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, I'd say he's very relaxed in a way, but he's got some real X factor as well. So he can put players through holes and create opportunities for players outside of him.
Scotland trying to move it. US holding their ground. Quite a battle here. You hear our referee, Jordan Way there, directing traffic now. Short inside, right up the middle of the park now. Horn gets in, gets it free to the back. Good ball here. There he goes. That ties him. First all time. 27 career tries for Duhan van der Merwe. He's tied for first in the record books with Stuart Hogg with 27 career international tries.
Standing 6'4" and weighing over 230 pounds, Duhan van der Merwe has been a dominant force for Scotland since his debut in 2020, helping propel the team to new heights.
I have to give credit to my teammates. They've made my job really easy for me. But at the end of the day, I am a winger, and I believe that my job is to score tries. So if I can get some points on the board for the team, then that's obviously brilliant. But the first thing is winning.
And it's this little shoulder ball in the end from Adam Hastings.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you give him the ball and he can do what he does. That's what wingers are for. They're there to finish and create, and he does that. He's one of the best in the world at that.
He's competitive. He wants to win those tackles.
On tape it probably looks quite easy to get a hold of him or to work out his tendencies, but when you're actually out on the field you realise how big and powerful he is and how quick he is. And yeah, I think he could kind of just seize the game pretty simply. He gets the ball and he does his thing, and yeah, there's not many people in the world that can do it like him.
I want to highlight two people. Someone equaled the try-scoring record today. Duhan, that is an amazing achievement.
It's come around really quickly, to be honest. Made my debut, I think, 4 years ago, and now I'm on 26 tries and one away from Stuart Hogg, who's an absolute legend. And yeah, I just hope that I can inspire young Scottish kids and wanting to play rugby, and yeah, just enjoying it, and hopefully when they see me play and just see me having a lot of fun.
And did you see the smile on his face? That is one happy Scotsman. And if you're getting an arm tackle on Duhan van der Merwe, good luck. There is no way you're stopping him there. A little bit too easy, clinical from the Scots, and that's the first try on the board.
Yeah, look, when he scored inside 10 minutes, I think it was, I was hoping we might be able to get him the record, but it wasn't meant to be tonight, unfortunately. But there's 2 more games in the tour now, so I'm sure if we get him the ball enough, he'll beat that record.
And Jamie, on your 50th, from everybody, all the management squad, congratulations.
Yeah, awesome. Like, it's obviously a pretty special day for me and my family. I've said this a few times already tonight, but like, playing for Scotland was all I ever wanted to do as a kid. I wanted to be able to do it once, and once you get it once, you want to do it loads more times. And yeah, I've had the privilege to have done it 50 times now, so it wasn't just about tonight, it's about the 49 before it. But yeah, really special day. I took a wee minute after the game just to kind of take it all in, because yeah, it's really special.
He's worked so hard, and yeah, he spoke in there very well, and yeah, all the boys are just so happy for him.
Look, Jay, to play 50 games for your country is an unbelievable achievement, and one that you and your whole family should be so proud of. One of the most skillful, biggest competitors, toughest players that Scotland's seen in the last 6 years. You're a true leader amongst us. You've been captain of the team, you're still a massive leader in the team, mainly by the way you act on the field and in the training pitch, and you're just one of those blokes that everyone gets behind. But from everyone in the squad, the management, bloody awesome, mate, you deserve this, so congratulations, Jamie.
I remember growing up with, as a kid, and playing for Scotland was all I ever wanted to do. It's the only job I ever wanted. To be able to have done it 50 times, especially alongside a lot of you and all the new lads, super special. So thank you. Really awesome. One thing I'd say to the guys was, maybe it's their first tour, just stick in. You guys are a great bunch. Just keep fighting, because it's a special place to be in this environment, and it never gets old. It really fucking doesn't. It never gets old. So enjoy every moment you can, because I will for the remainder of my Scotland career, and you should too. And when it's gone, you'll fucking miss it. So cheers. Rugby is a really funny thing. It's a really short career, and often the games can kind of fly by. Like, I've played over 150 professional games for club and country, and there's only so many that you can remember, so just making sure I remember this one.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.